Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to thank our Master of Ceremonies for giving us the opportunity to explain our PowerPoint about nickel cross to improve our brainstorming product result. And I would like to thank our honorable judges who free your time and being here as our judges at this competition. Now I let Hari Purnomo to explain our PowerPoint first.
First of all, we are going to explain about what is the aim of nickel cross itself. Nickel cross is one of design thinking method to design our own product due to consumer will. Now, we using this method to improve our brainstorming result to make our product more valuable. In this 7 step of nickel cross, we will try to improve our brainstorming result to make our crutch more valuable. Crutch color is silver, crutch motif is strip, has only one tip. The underarms, pad, and handle was at the extra foam inside. There are holes inside the stick so it's adjustable. Underarms pad is made curved inward. The tip is made by texture rubber. Additionally, function is LED lights. LED lights were put around the low part of the crutch. Has two LED lights. The first step is clarifying objective. This step is determine the design goal of adjustable stick that will be made. As we can see in the screen, this product determine 4 goals, which are design, dimension, function, and material.
Hurry up.
He's sleeping.
The team 2D, please continue your presentation.
Don't waste the time.
Okay, for the next step is establishing functions. So this step is to establishing the necessary function and the limits of our product by the design system. The method that used is function analysis method. In this chart, we can see that the main function is to help someone that have legs problem, and the additional function is we put the LED lights to help them using this stick in a night or dark area. The next step is setting requirements. From this table, we can see that the value of W is more than the value of the D. It shows that our design has been made can satisfying the user's will. And then the next is Reinhard.
Okay, the fourth step is determining characteristic. This step is using quality function development as the method. And from the KFD, we can conclude which aspect have the biggest value for degree of technical difficulty, overall importance, rating, target cost, which all direct to diameter of the stick handle. Next. The next step is generating alternatives. This step aims to find the best alternative from our product. Due to morphological card, we get 50,049 alternatives for our product.
For this slide, I will explain it to you because one of our members has some problem with their connection. So the next step is evaluating alternatives. From this evaluating alternative, we compare for alternative by the table, and then to get the alternative more specifically, we compare the alternative 1 and the alternative 2 as the biggest value from the table to the Gantt chart, and we get the first alternative as the best alternative because they have the smaller gap than the second alternative. And the last step of nickel cross is improving details. For this improving details is used to increase the value of the product for consumers, but reduce the cost for the manufacturer, which is us as the creator. From this table, we can see that which attribute is reduced and which one is modified and which one is eliminated. And for the conclusion, we can reduce the cost from 1,733 to 145,283. And for the comparison, we gave you the comparison between our brainstorming result and the nickel cross result. We can see here that we changed the motif from the stripe to just the plain one, and then we changed the LED lights from 2 sets to 1. And then, as we know before the improving details, we also reduce the cost for making the scratch. That's all our presentation. Thank you so much for your time. I give it back to our master ceremonies.
Thank you to Team 2D for presenting their product. And now to Team 6A, you may deliver your question to Team 2D. And Team 2D, you may answer to the question. And the question are limited to 1 question only.
Masuk dalam kedengaran.
Sorry, Pak.
Oke, lanjut.
Okay, to Team 6A, please deliver your question.
I want to ask, is the advantage of your product only lies in the addition of LED lights?
Pardon?
Is it all for Team 6A?
Can you repeat your question because I cannot hear you clearly?
Okay, is the advantage of your product only lies in the addition of LED lights?
Oh, okay. Thank you for your question. Can I answer it?
Yes.
Okay. So our product is not only the LED lights because, as we said before, this product is adjustable itself, and it's different to the first one that is in the product before. So it can adjustable because we put some nut to adjust this scratch. As you can see in the screen, and here we put this stick is with hole, so you can just make it more high or more short as you need. And then the last one is we put some extra pad, as we say in our attribute, to make it more comfortable to use for our customer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Team 6A for your question, and thank you to Team 2D for the answer. And now to our honorable judges, you are welcome to deliver your question to Team 2D.
You better start Nurul.
Okay, my question, the first question is, which is more stable to use between the proposed proposed design with the present design?
Oh, thank you for our judges for the question. Of course, I think it's more um, for our product because we have some special textured rubber about the crutch as the tip, so it will help you to stand to stable your position when you are in the slippery ground. Thank you.
Excuse me. In the brainstorming result, you put the design. I'm sorry, this is become rain too hard. Maybe is my. Can you clear to hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat your question because I cannot hear because it's for me.
Okay. According to the brainstorming result, there is have some modification and which the white color here. That is, you can make it up and down. That's right.
Yes.
So in the niggle cross result, that is the part to make it up and down only at the below.
Yes.
At the below. So this is actually only one side of the part. You can make change the size of this crutch. Crutch. That's right, crutch. Okay. So is there the up and down height? Is there same or not between the brainstorming result and the niggle course result?
Okay. Let me explain your. Let me explain it. We put as the at the first brainstorming. We just make this LED light as a motif to the crutch itself. But after we spread some questionnaire, our customer want it's just a plain motif on the crutch because it's super if we have some motif in our crutch. And then so in Eagle Cross we change the position before at the brainstorming result we put it on the above the crutch, and the Eagle Cross we put it on the lower part. And then for the height is it's just the same for the brainstorming and the Eagle Cross.
Okay. So what do you opinion about as the technically? Is it not difficult to change the head of the cut from the below compare from the brainstorming result?
Actually, it's not that hard because if we know the LED is separated from the crutch, so we can just move it to from the up to the down part of the crutch because it's the LED is separated by the crutch.
Okay, maybe from me it's enough from
Thank you,
Pak
ma'am.
Menara.
Okay. What is your design? It's a brainstorming result or neither cross?
For our last, I think we would make the legal cross result because it's more can be acceptable by the customer. So I think we choose the legal cross one.
It's a brainstorming or neither cross?
Legal cross.
Neither cross. You
Yes.
look at the brainstorming, it can be up and down.
Yeah.
But needle cross, it stays.
No, it not stays. For the adjustable part, it's just the same as the brainstorming and the needle cross one.
So what's your
Sorry?
design? Because needle cross, it stays. Brainstorming means it can be up and down.
No, for the needle cross, we also make it adjustable, so you can just put it
Needle
up.
cross is adjustable.
Yes, they both adjustable.
But how?
So as I said before, by the upper part of the crutch, it has hole inside the sticks, so you can just make it up and down, and then you just can, and we put the nut to make it stay.
But in technical terms, actually it is more difficult to make it up and down from the below side than the hand side. So the needle cross result, I think in technical terms, is more not efficient than the brainstorming result. I just thinking like that. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you clearly.
Yes, because I just, in my mind, the needle cross result, there is more difficult to make it up and down efficiently if we compare with the brainstorming result, because you have to squat down, you know. But if the brainstorming design, this is brainstorming result, you can use your hand to make it up and down without squat down. I think like that.
We make it at the below one because if we make because the upper stick must be bigger than the lower one, because we have to stabilize the weight of our body itself. So we were thinking that putting the holes in the upper part is more reasonable than the low one.
Okay, is there any question to honor our?
Okay.
Is that all? Okay, thank you to our judges and thank you to team today.